Welcome to the Unnecessary Roughness
Because the
podcast.
Giants got a win episode podcast. Damn right we did. We got a win.
15-yard penalty, unnecessary roughness, automatic first down.
That's why
That's
we
what
call the
happened.
show that.
Look, I'm going to take a quick 5 seconds to talk about this game. Everybody on the field had an interception except Eli. It was beautiful. Alex Smith had 3 interceptions. Travis Kelce had an interception.
Yo,
Jalen Green had an
I
interception.
was so tight. He threw an interception, yo.
Makes no
'Cause
sense.
I got him on my fantasy team. I was like,
Oh,
yo.
it took away points?
Yeah, son. I was like, yo, why he went from 16 to 14? What are he doing? And it didn't say fumble or no shit like that. But I was like, yo, son.
Said interception.
Shit like that.
Bang,
Alright.
bang, bang.
So yeah, man. What is it with the Chiefs? Tyreek Hill a couple weeks back threw an interception. Stop doing trick plays. The person that throws the ball best on your team is your quarterback. Why are you gonna give it to somebody that doesn't?
Look,
They want to
I
catch
don't
you
know.
off guard. I don't know. What's the
Yeah,
reason
they
people-
sure caught everybody off guard when they threw.
Even their
picks.
offense.
it is. Yeah, like trick. I don't know how I feel about trick plays
It
after
was
last
just,
night.
it was just destined for them to lose.
Crazy last night.
Trick plays. Steve. Not Steve.
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll. No, I was going to say Steve Carell, but my mom was somewhere else. Yo, can I say something real fast?
Yeah.
Have y'all ever seen that episode of The Office where they do the diversity summit?
they got
Nah,
the
I
things in
didn't
their
see
head.
Yo. I'm not gonna lie, it's the funniest episode to date. Cause the girl has the Jamaican thing on her head. He said, do you smoke a lot of weed? She's like, no. He said, are you sure, man? I was like, yo, they are dumb.
Hilarious.
But nah, let's get into the show. LeVar Ball was on CNN yesterday. The marketing genius, LeVar Ball. Yeah.
He sent his son to China.
Yeah,
Still.
he got his son in jail.
Go ahead, Leangelo. Let's get us in the news, baby.
Leanne J-Lo Ball.
Bro, stop before he come steal you.
I don't
Stealing
know.
things.
I think that was outlawed like 400 years ago. But yeah, Trump.
No, it wasn't.
How long ago was it?
Less.
Oh.
Much less.
100 and change.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was officially.
No, they
Not
were literally
officially.
still slaves 150 years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what 150 years ago was 18. Was it like
Oh, yeah.
1850?
Is
The
that like
Emancipation
1,000 years
Proclamation
ago?
wasn't.
Oh no,
Black
my
folks
math
talking
is wrong.
about
My
save
fault.
me.
My
Ain't
math was
nothing
wrong.
with slavery.
You ain't do
Uh,
quick maths.
I-
People had good food
Quick
back
maths.
then. Uh-huh.
But yeah, Leangelo went to jail for stealing fake Louis Vuitton sunglasses. He's supposed to be there for 3 to 10 years, and then Trump.
5 to 10.
Oh,
That
no.
was the time he was going to get for stealing sunglasses?
Because they
China don't play.
don't play because first of all, China used to
They
be
do.
poor.
They have basketball teams and
China-
other sports.
They don't play with messing with their government.
Leangelo would have been the best player in the jail league in China, so it might have actually worked out for him.
Not for Leangelo.
What happened? He'd been a nice. Yo,
He wouldn't got paid
first
for
of
it.
all, like, what was they thinking? Like,
I don't.
because
get
it's
it.
like, imagine being in China. They like, yo, their sunglasses missing. First thing they probably was like, oh well, there was just 3 6'5" black guys in here the other day. let's try
And
to
if they think they
find the
stand out in
3 6'5"
America-
black guys.
If they think they stand out in America, you're definitely gonna stand out in China. Once you go into the store, they looking at you.
I just don't get why Leangelo was there stealing. Your brother is a millionaire.
But you know,
His brother's a millionaire, not him.
He's driving a Ferrari.
Ferrari.
He shouldn't. Get the NCAA on this.
Why? Because his brother bought him a Ferrari.
Yeah, you can't do that.
It's a
It's
media.
against NCAA rules.
It's a media family.
After NCAA.
Nah, you can't. Even a media family, you can't.
You can't
Oh,
accept.
come
You could accept gifts from your immediate family, meaning mother, father, sister, brother, but like
Okay, I got you.
uncles, cousins,
Grandma, nope.
So
anybody.
you telling me if my cousin was an NBA player and he bought me a car, it would be
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you that that's stupid.
that's the
but
stupidest thing I've ever heard.
it's a rule.
Especially if I'm already in a college. Well, how is that like what?
Because of quick maths.
No, that was not good.
Yeah, that's the quickest maps I ever heard of. Somebody need to check them.
What's the question here, Fred? What's the question on these?
What's your reaction to this new beef with LeVar Ball and Donald Trump.
Right.
Donald Trump basically said he owes him a thank you, and LeVar Ball is basically like, nah, fam, I don't owe you nothing.
LiAngelo thanked Donald Trump.
Right.
Donald Trump, I 100% agree that if Donald Trump didn't intervene, LiAngelo would still be in jail, along with the rest of the UCL players. As president, I don't want to say it's his job because it's not his job, but it's, usually a president's prerogative to talk to leaders, to explain situations. That being said, yeah, he deserves a thank you. I think he does. But then, even when Trump does good, he then turns around and does something bad.
Right.
Because, all right, yeah, LeVar Ball slighted you, but then you're going to say, I should have just left him there, and they should have spent 10 years. No, LiAngelo didn't thank you.
Very sad. Very sad.
It's completely sad. So, even when Trump does good, he turns around, he finds a way to turn it around and make it do bad.
He's too media happy for me. Like, he does too much on
both
social media. Like,
we should have known that.
I think Steve Kerr.
and that's his real problem, because that's where all of his damage, his non-political damage is done. Like, you talk, shut up.
Crooked Hillary.
Your decisions are made. People have no choice but to live with them and complain about them or follow them. You don't have to get online and say, hey, this. Like, I don't even follow the guy, but
LeVar Ball is basically Donald Trump.
I think
it is. And that's the thing.
I think that's
chatterboxes.
I think Steve Kerr said it best when he said the media just needs to stop covering both, even though you can't really stop covering Trump. But it's like, I understood what he was trying to say. Like, if the more attention that you give them, the more they're gonna feed into it and keep going, because they know you guys will make a story out of it.
LeVar is loving this. Any TV time he get,
but he's loving it, and let's be honest, the media's loving it too, because the media is getting a bunch of viewers whenever LeVar. Why are they bringing up LeVar? Why this? Why that?
Must see
because
TV.
People are watching.
And Trump's gonna respond, because he's getting, the bigger the story that they make about him, he's gonna say something about Trump, and then it's gonna be like, tweet.
Why I gotta thank him for?
Because
he saved your son. I mean, because what LiAngelo did.
He said, "Did you thank the doctor for giving you birth when you was born?"
Oh, he's right. He's right there. No, shut up. No, LiAngelo. It would have been grand larceny. The value.
Oh yeah.
Here. So, but again, grand larceny is a felony that isn't 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, that's why when I heard the time, I'm like, what? But then I realized they're not here.
It's in China, yeah. So it goes as a as a warning. Don't commit crimes in America. I'm not saying that, but especially you got to be wary of foreign countries.
Yeah, they got a whole show about that. Yeah, it's called Locked Up Abroad.
Yeah, why would you?
Illinois.
Don't do anything stupid on foreign countries.
Don't steal. Don't break the law, period.
I don't see why you go to another country to break the law.
Because Americans think they're untouchable. That's basically what it is.
Well,
clearly not.
Guess they changed that thought process real quick.
He'll never do that again.
5 to 10 years to tell you. Don't do that. That's
he's gonna come back after he buys something. He's gonna come back in the store to make sure they process it.
Now, how's it gonna be?
Are you sure you charged me for this?
How's it gonna be if he get into the NBA and he becomes like a mega star and shoe deal? You know he gonna have to go back. They always gonna remember him as the guy who stole.
So, yeah, it's gonna.
Brother stole the fake Louis Vuitton sunglasses.
I'm talking about him. Like,
is that's LiAngelo, right?
Yeah.
Is he the worst of the three?
Yeah, he's.
They say that,
because
but
Lonzo can't shoot.
No, but they said LiAngelo was the best scorer. They said LaMelo was the best.
LaMelo scored 92 in high school on the same team.
No,
as
but
LiAngelo.
as far as shooting, shot, and getting to the basket, they said LiAngelo was the best scorer.
I can't really say that because I've never really watched LiAngelo play. I've seen LaMelo and
because basically LeVar was trying to say Lonzo
in that
was the worst of the
overhyped high school game. It was him and who else he was playing against?
Zion Williamson.
And wow. Overhyped scouts. People were trying to get into a high school gym. It was crazy.
Hey, listen, high school sports is probably at the peak right now because of social media, though. Because you can see it's more.
Because Zion Williamson got mad hype off. All I saw was dunk reels.
Who's his fan? He's not connected to anybody, is he?
No.
Nah.
He's just good.
He's just good.
Yeah, he like 6'8".
He's like, he's mad strong.
And he wide, and he fatter than everybody else. It really don't look like none of the other kids that play high school basketball could guard him.
Just dominate.
Like by size standard.
Are you saying he's a ringer?
He's good in his situation. That's what it is. I want to see him as he grows.
I want to see his birth certificate.
Like they was talking about, he could play in the NBA right now.
See, I don't like it when people do that.
First of all, you're 6'9". You should dominate high school kids.
it's like
You're
that's
a
like
grown
when
man.
that's like when everybody says can Alabama beat the worst team in the NFL
Mhm.
every year, which is basically saying can Alabama beat the Browns every year.
Frank, can I ask you a question? I know we're on the same side. How many pro players, like pro-ready players, does Alabama have?
Probably like 7.
7. How many pro-ready players does the Browns have?
Probably like 7.
The entire
you said 5 more than I was going to say.
the entire roster is a pro. They got people on Alabama that's never gonna see a pro field. You're gonna sit there and tell me
Yeah, like,
that's why I hate
just
arguments
look at
like
AJ
that.
McCarron.
Oh, Kentucky could beat the Knicks. Shut up! Come on, no way. Knicks will blow them out by 90.
Knicks. Speaking of the Knicks look pretty good this year.
They are looking. They
look
We are
like
New
they
York
look like a
Knicks.
top 8 Eastern Conference team.
Hey, the worst case scenario is them getting the 9th seed. That's the worst case scenario. 9th, 10th.
That's
You
terrible.
want,
Nobody wants
you
that.
definitely want at least 8th or
Low.
And then if y'all get 9th, Michael Porter Jr. might fool y'all because he out for the rest of the season.
Leangelo Ball.
He's going to the
He's
Lakers.
gonna lead the league in steals.
No, he won't. He get caught every time. That's a foul, boy. Lead the league in
Get caught with your hand in the cookie jar.
fouls. He can foul out every game.
Listen,
But I'm sorry. The Knicks, they just they look like they're.
the
First
old,
of all, I don't want to say Melo's the problem. People bringing up that said Melo was the problem. I understand he's a ball stopper, but the main issue we have, the main success we have now, and Jeff Hornacek said it, we're not playing the triangle.
but you gotta look at it like this.
I
Also,
understand.
the Knicks were struggling last year, and they had Melo,
Mm-hmm.
and they got rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
The Thunder were playing well last year,
No, they weren't.
and they got Melo, and they suck now.
They sucked before.
So what is the common
It was
denominator?
just,
I don't-
They got
and-
the 6th seed. They're gonna probably get the 6th seed this year too.
They 7 and 8 right now, I think. The Thunder.
I think the Thunder end up in the top 4
No way.
in the West.
No way.
There's too many teams better
Who's in
than
their
them.
division. Like
The
a-
Spurs.
They're in their division.
I think the Spurs aren't.
Yeah, Spurs are in OKC's division. I think it's the
'Cause
Spurs,
who are
the Blazers.
the conference?
No,
who
the
are
Blazers
the,
not in their division.
who are the division leaders in the West? It's
Why we
probably going to be the
divisions don't
Spurs,
matter.
but the top 4 is made by divisions and
No, I don't think they do it like that no more.
Yeah, I think
it's
they took that
divisions
one.
and the
It used to be like
It
the
used to
top
be like
3
that.
divisions get at least
The
a
top
top 4
four.
But
seed.
now it's just seeding. It's just
Yeah.
one through 8 seeding now.
Cause,
Well,
'cause
so
let's
they-
be honest, what does it matter? The divisions don't matter anymore. Not in the
Who-
NBA.
So who you think is the 5 teams that's gonna have better records than?
So you said top 4. I think they might fall 5th, 6th. Just Golden
You can
State,
name
the Spurs. I
Spurs.
think are gonna end better than the Rockets.
Minnesota.
Minnesota might. Not Minnesota. The Clippers look really good. They might fall back down to earth.
Clippers.
The Clippers are definitely gonna drop back.
Clippers
down.
lost like 9 straight.
They just lost to the powerhouse Knicks.
You know?
It's hard to tell. Like I said before Christmas, you could end up being right.
Yeah,
could be a
I
top
agree with
four
you on
team.
that. You
You're
can.
right.
It's hard to tell
Yeah.
before Christmas.
Cause I think with the star power, I think they eventually.
I think
Figure it out.
I think the
yeah,
Portland.
get
I think Portland gonna have a better record
Portland
than
looks
them too.
good.
Not me.
No, yeah, B's right. Like I said, I don't like doing
Lakers.
future. Right now, I think basketball
And
is
that's it for our show,
entertainment
folks.
for right now. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Basketball is just like entertainment right now. It's a feeling out process after
Yeah.
Christmas.
Right
We're
now,
gonna figure
everybody
stuff
thinks
out.
they have a chance.
Yeah,
Well, not
look,
everybody.
Look, we're
but
talking about the Knicks right now. The Knicks.
So you're
But
telling
nah,
me
the
there's a
Knicks have
chance.
shown. The Knicks is.
They
they're
are
not the
tough.
joke that they've been.
They're tough.
Like,
They're tough.
No, yeah.
They're
Chris-
literally somebody who your team should worry about playing.
I really like their
on a given
personnel.
night.
I'll say that much.
Yeah, they're going around Kristaps Porzingis. They got a bunch of role players around him that just fit. Frank Ntilikina looks really good.
and the,
Frankie
and
Smokes.
the crazy part about it
And his
is,
Cantor
as the Knicks have
Bumping up LeBron.
as
Talk
other
about
teams
that.
have risen, the top teams don't seem unbeatable this year.
The Cleveland doesn't look unbeatable.
Like even the Warriors,
But
they
it's
keep
hard
having
to tell
to
without
come
Isaiah
back.
Thomas.
But Isaiah Thomas is great, and he could come back in. But how long would it take for them to mesh Isaiah in? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna
get what
take
you're
some
saying.
game action. And then the Celtics look unbeatable right now. They're gonna fall back down. To earth
And that's the thing.
eventually.
I don't even think they look unbeatable. They just keep coming back.
They just keep.
They're losing every game by the third quarter, and they come back.
Bang. Kyrie just shows up.
Yeah, Kyrie starts shooting without having to pass.
He's making all of us believe the earth is flat.
Not me.
Then Danny Ainge says it.
That's why they're going to lose their next 10 games. Just because of him.
Just because of that stupid, shitty ass comment. I hate that. Oh, the earth is flat. You can't call it earth no more. You got to call it earth. If you're going to call it flat, call it earth.
I heard Kyrie first game, somebody said, hey, it's me from the Boston Globe. And then Kyrie said, excuse me? You're from the Boston what? I said the Globe, fam.
The Boston flat disc. Remember that.
Yo, LeBron, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even a Knicks fan, but he got me tight with that Instagram comment.
He's
King of
just,
New York.
He can't take criticism, man. He just can't. And I understand. He threw a shot at the Knicks. You know, if Dennis Smith was so good, why he didn't say that about any other team?
Dennis Smith
Why
is
it
so.
had to be the Knicks?
If Dennis Smith is so
but
good,
he-
why come
he
the
sure
Mavericks?
didn't.
Nick right now.
He didn't throw that at the Knicks. He
Take
threw
it.
that
Phil
Phil
Jackson.
Jackson. And that's the only person on the Knicks that he openly has a problem with.
he
raise
got a
him-
problem
He
with
has a
Cantor.
problem with Ennis Cantor now.
Oh, yeah, well, that's everybody has a problem with Ennis Cantor except the people on his team.
Then I see it said.
The Turkish government got a problem with
Say,
Ennis Cantor.
they
they
said
don't want him at
Ennis
home.
Cantor was about to go to war with the president of Turkey. You think he's scared of LeBron?
Nope.
Nope.
It got to me. And then when he was on the subway, I didn't mind him getting in a video with the guy. I thought the guy was wrong for pushing it out the way. But then when he slid over, and then the lady next to him tried to slide over too, and this isn't a LeBron thing, his bodyguard was just like something like this, or the personal trainer was trying to push her back. If that was me, it would have been a fight. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, excuse me? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who that guy is. Yeah, I said it. This is New York's train. There's a public train. If he don't like it, he can take a damn limo.
Talk heavy.
Let's do it. Move out my way. I wish he would have done that to somebody I knew.
Be clear.
Now, I'm not saying I could take the entire Cavs roster. LeBron would have shut that down and would have said, he cool, just like the other guy. But, hey, if the whole Cavs roster want to fight me, hey, come through, guys.
I ain't scared of
You
Channing
guys
Frog.
can definitely, Channing Frog probably beat me up. But look, my money going to be real good,
I
too.
think
I wouldn't even sue LeBron. LeBron, just lend me $30, man. I got you. Don't hurt me no more.
But the rest of you.
But the rest of you.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I could beat like 6 players on the Cavaliers 1-on-1.
Yeah, I'm not. It's our captain right here. I'm not gonna disagree with that.
All right. Is
Unnecessary roughness.
Is K Felder still on the Cavs?
I think so. I don't remember them making it.
I'll leave
Is
more
Derrick
zip.
Rose still in the hospital room?
Who?
Derrick Rose. Ankles.
I feel so bad for him, man. His career just
But
he
still
keeps
paid.
getting signed.
Yeah, he's
I
still
don't
getting
understand.
money.
I
Dude,
feel bad for him. He got
Nah, I love
$250 million
But you gotta
contract, boy.
understand. You gotta understand.
When?
With Adidas.
Why?
When he was still good.
Are they
He was
crutches? Are they selling Adidas crutches?
The ankle
Derrick
brace
Rose.
ones.
But nah, Derrick Rose is he feeding off the need for something what people believe has quality. Like the Knicks needed a point guard, so they
we
gambled
traded him.
on him.
And they believe he could average 15, which he
Cleveland
did.
lost
Which he did.
Irving,
They got him.
Gambled on him. Like that's what it is. And then it's like, oh, we figure we got enough behind you to where we don't need you to play extensive minutes. So everybody will take a gamble on him because it's not a lot of like. By the time they run into this issue, it's like if it's a plentiful field out there, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody shine. Rondo, nobody want him.
No,
But I still believe Rondo could be an effective point guard.
Yeah,
He's
and
not
he
going
will
to be. He's
I
not
think
going
he
to be
will on
Boston.
the
He's not going to be
Pelicans.
Boston Rondo, but he's
Is
still.
he on the Pelicans now?
Yeah,
on the
he's
Pelicans.
he's
And
limited,
I
though.
believe he gonna make them nice because you
Yeah.
could get the two guys who can pretty much score from anywhere on the floor, who are 7 feet plus. The ball.
Right.
You see these two big dudes is running pick and rolls for each other,
Yeah.
Scary.
shooting threes.
Dude, they look good. Is that another team that's gonna be better? Than
That's somebody who
Oklahoma
gonna.
They is, they- but I
know.
don't know.
They
It's-
gotta figure it out too. They
City? Am I a
them.
year too late? Is this year Anthony Davis's MVP year? Was I a year too early?
I don't know. If they make the playoffs, he got to be in a running. If they make the playoffs,
Oh
he
yeah,
has
yeah.
to be.
Eighth seed, no, there's no doubt.
Yeah, he
No,
has
I don't
to
want to
be.
hear nothing about that. I'm just saying, with like 30 games left, there was like Russell Westbrook, we getting you that record. You getting every single rebound, you getting every single assist, you getting every single shot.
Kyrie was getting MVP chance in Dallas last night.
Of course
Why
he was.
wouldn't he? Yeah, he's the best player on their team. I gotta give credit to the Brad Stevens and the entire Celtics organization.
Overrated.
No, they were coming, dude. They doing all this without Hayward. Hayward was one of the reasons I thought they'd be able to, compete in the Eastern Conference Finals.
For real? Everybody, I mean, I know
One of the
Hayward's
reasons,
good.
not
I
the
know
reason.
Hayward is good.
I knew Irvin was gonna be. Listen, first of all, Kyrie Irving, I'm ready to give him best title of best handles NBA history. First of all,
History, damn.
like
Over
even
AI,
even
of course,
better than
Jordan.
A.
Tim Hardaway.
He's getting
Tim
there.
Hardaway Jr.
At this point, it's getting there. Like, yo, Tim Hardaway. Well, wait, what? You just said Tim Hardaway Jr.
I have him on my fantasy team,
Yo,
and he's
I don't
going off.
care.
I'm
Don't-
5-0, Fred.
Me too.
Damn right.
Also 10-1.
I beat you, and I'm about to beat you this week again. Bold prediction: Rob beats Fred.
Bold prediction. No. Yo, but like it's like yo, when Kyrie get people on an ISO,
Mhm.
it's like yo. It's almost like you know what's gonna happen. You just don't know how it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like what move is he gonna go to next? And then he's like, his layup package is like, god damn. He just make everything at the rim. He's a great finisher. So, I mean, I don't know. I think right now my front runner for MVP is Harden.
I'm not even gonna. I gotta wait till Christmas. I can't even do.
Kristaps is up there the first 10 games.
Yo,
Giannis.
dude, Chris has been doing his thing, man.
Yeah.
Giannis is still my guy.
Yeah, Giannis,
Giannis.
I pick
Giannis.
Steph. Steph is up there for
Greek freak. I'm not even gonna attempt to say his last name.
Antetokounmpo.
me.
Dude, I wanted to draft Karl Anthony Towns in fantasy basketball. I'm so happy somebody picked him right before me. Steph Curry's been killing it.
Yeah,
Thank you, whoever you are. That's
I
not
picked him to
playing.
win MVP. That's not. Listen, if Steph wins MVP this year and wins a ring, some conversations are gonna have to be had.
No doubt.
Like
They tried to mob Steph Curry at Barclays the other day.
they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to escort him out. I think they said they had They said they had to he had to walk around with his hat pulled down. Everybody wanted to meet him.
International superstar.
That's what happens. That's the price of fame. Pretty sure he's not worried about that.
I ain't see him.
But I mean, if he has his third
He
ring
had 39 in that game too,
and fouled out,
Yeah,
with 3 minutes left.
he don't foul out.
I don't foul out of games. Check tape. I don't foul out.
let's talk about.
That was when he was on my team though.
The Giants?
We already did that.
You already did that. Let's talk about football though. All right,
Woo!
Jerry Jones wants Roger Goodell out as NFL
This
commissioner.
is another one of them guys that need to shut up.
All right, if you had to pick a new NFL commissioner, who would you guys
Roger
pick?
Goodell. Yes! Thank you. I appreciate that. Guys, you don't even have to give me $50 million. Just give me 10. We'll be good.
He said I want $50 million in a private jet.
You know what? I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him because
Look how much money they throw around.
look at how much money in his tenure the NFL has shot up. And now I don't think it was all him. I think it would have been done if I was commissioner. That's what I'm saying. The
But you
NFL
shouldn't
has
get
shot up
paid like
projections.
you shouldn't get paid like it didn't go up. That's just my thing. He should get paid more money.
But
like,
he gets paid more than every
Commissioner?
NFL player if he gets that. $50 million a year.
Yeah.
He'll be paid higher than every NFL player. Not only that, he wants health insurance for life, which NFL players don't get, and he wants a private jet, which I understand the private jet you have to travel and stuff like that.
what
he's
the
basi-
private jet while he's in office?
No,
Or
he
for
said
life?
for life. I don't understand the
Yeah,
life thing.
I
but
wouldn't
in
give him
office-
anything for life because if you're making $50 million a year, what do you need?
What about the?
What do you need health insurance?
You know,
for?
people were saying he was just like $50 million, health insurance, private jet, and then the guy was like, we can't give you those two things. Fine, I'll just take the $50 million. Like he was
Yeah.
just doing them as bargaining chips. But Roger Goodell, believe it or not, as much as we hate him, he's given so much power to the owners. He's done his job.
Can we talk about how much of a thug Jerry Jones is? He said, this guy says, Robert Kraft looks like a pussy compared to what I'm going to do to you.
See, it's hard to feel for Jerry Jones because he doesn't. He thinks that another person could do the job for less, and it's his money.
Yeah.
But when he's walking around carrying a big stick, telling his players, if you don't stand, you're not playing. And now Roger Goodell's doing the exact same thing to him, and now he wants to complain about it. Nah, no way. You reaping what you sow.
Jerry Jones is thug life though. How you say that to the commissioner?
He's gonna lose. They're gonna make him sell his team.
I don't think anyone would but you have to think about like, yo, Roger Goodell is like, the league has gotten better, but how much better? Like, you know what I mean?
Money wise,
it's skyrocketed.
Yeah.
It's more.
I'm talking like in terms of the quality of the
and
league.
all owners are worried about is
the bottom line.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean by the quality of the league? Like you know,
like the play, the safety of the players.
Yeah, they don't care about that
Exactly.
at all.
That's not even an argument.
No. And honestly, it's worth more. I mean, I'll check my numbers on this, but I believe it's worth more than MLB and the NBA combined. And when it skyrockets like that, you have to be
You see
compensated.
how much
like that.
you pay for a Super Bowl ad? Like
$1 million, like 1.5 million
for
or something?
30
for
seconds.
30 seconds, like.
So imagine those minute
And
and a
it's
half
like the
commercials.
Super Bowl is not becoming any less popular. It's not like
It's not.
people really take off the next day because they know the Super Bowl
gonna go
event
off,
is
yeah.
gonna. It's Super Bowl is
It's
an event.
Yeah.
Like you throw parties and meet up.
Yeah, we doing it again this year, brothers.
We throw parties and meet up, and even though it's a Sunday and you go to work Monday, you drink
Yep. You know it.
and you enjoy yourself. So
Yeah, and that's what happened with this. I mean, it wasn't all him. I'm not taking away the players have.
yeah, but
but
he deserves some type of compensation. Now, the number is
50 million's insane.
it's a lot, but I feel like you would have to give him something. You don't got to give him 50. I mean, but if they willing to give that to him, then that's them. I don't know.
He's upset about Zeke.
And that's the thing. That's why his argument really seems like it don't carry as much. It's because your man got it because they keep mentioning that they voted and all 32 owners said give it to him, and now you changing your vote. Once Zeke got suspended, it's like now your vote is changing. So now you just look like a kid with a temper tantrum.
Right.
So I don't really see the validation behind any of this he's talking about. He's just mad because the star running back
it's like
when they were losing with him playing anyway.
He should have took the first 6 games off.
Like everybody
And now
said.
no, but here we
it's
go.
like, he acting like the guy that tried to talk to the girl on the street,
Mhm.
and when she don't give a no, fuck you was ugly anyway.
Yeah. It's always like that, and I have no sympathy for Jerry Jones. I would if now he's never gonna listen to me, but I would suggest to him to stop. Just accept that you have
lost
the Cowboys.
already.
Yeah,
Everybody
you have
else
the Cowboys.
is nobody's fogging behind you, or if it is, it's not enough of you. Like,
No, they're gonna
the
make
6-man
you
committee
sell.
already. Listen, you're not getting it. Shut up. Like, they sent you a note saying shut up.
Yeah, they said contract detrimental to the league. He said that to an owner. Ooh, love it.
I pick McMahon to be next NFL commissioner.
He'll
Not
run
better
into
than-
the ground.
Not better than Robert.
Not.
Robert knows. Robert knows.
Well,
his business.
Nah. I'm
See what
not
he did
saying
with the
nothing about-
XFL?
Yeah. You see what he did to the XFL?
XFL was
He gotta
thriving.
stick to.
What?
He gotta
was only
stick
there
to
for what,
wrestling.
2 years?
It was like 1 year, and
But that's because the co-owner was just messing everything up.
remember Donald Trump's
I
UFL?
think they about to do a nope.
No, nobody remembers that.
They about
either.
to do a 30 for 30 on it, I think.
But the XFL?
They did
I
that
think
Or
already.
they did
yeah.
one already.
It's good, not for nothing. Vince McMahon's a genius. I keep giving him that. But just because you're a genius at
He
one
hate
thing
me.
doesn't make you a genius at the other thing. And I know they're
Prime
both
example,
business,
Donald Trump.
And I know they're both business,
He's
but
not good at
it's
it.
2 different aspects of business. You know what I mean? So, yes, Vince McMahon, stay, I love the WWE product. Stay with that, please. Keep making it great.
Please.
Thanks.
Like he was pleading.
Please.
Dude, and Jerry Jones, stop. They're going to make you sell the most valuable franchise in the world or the second most valuable franchise in the world. Do not. And you saw what happened to this guy on the Clippers. I won't even dignify him with saying his name. They made him sell real fast. So
Adam
the NFL
Silver's
won't make
first
you
move
sell?
as commissioner.
Adam Silver makes like $10 million a year. I think Jerry Jones is
I don't
pointing
feel bad
to
for
that.
anybody.
No, I think Jerry Jones is pointing to that and saying, "Look what he's doing over there. We could pay him that much."
But it's kind of like, look how much we're making over here.
That's
Right.
true. See, that's the difference.
That's the difference. You can't. You can't.
An ad during the finals is probably like $500,000, maybe.
Yeah,
During the finals, is that much?
it might be.
It might be
7 games.
less.
It is 7 games.
And it wouldn't make sense to pay that. I mean,
and not many eyes watch, but not Super Bowl level eyes.
Yeah, because the Super Bowl level odds, it's like you got one shot to watch it right there.
I love
And
Super
half of America watches. At least half,
I
maybe
love
more.
Super Bowl
And the
commercials
other half is watching The Big Bang Theory.
just to see what else
Yeah,
is coming
one.
out. Super Bowl always drop the new movies. Like, oh yeah, I can't
You
wait.
guys see Justice League?
No.
Not yet.
Dude, whenever y'all want to go, let me know. I'll see it again.
It's better than
Oh, it's
Thor.
good. No.
Wasn't better than Thor.
Did you like Thor?
I didn't see either one. I
We
gotta
gotta
take
see-
a day and
we
just
gotta
go
see
see
Thor.
both.
Just see both.
We gotta see Thor's League.
One of these
When's
Tuesdays
my
might
next
be
day? I think I might be off next Tuesday.
after work. I'll come to you. Let's do it.
Set up Set up.
Oh yeah, let's talk about this guy Oscar De La Hoya, who's been
coming back.
he said he's been secretly training.
Stop it. You're old.
Secretly train. Yo, he retired like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Secretly training and said he would be willing to come back to fight Conor McGregor.
I think. All right. I'm sorry, Fred. I'm
No.
sorry for interrupting you.
No, go ahead.
Completely no. You got to remember something. The Mayweather is a different factor. People buy the fight just to see him. So one, your buys are not going to be as much as Mayweather. Probably won't even touch it. Two, Mayweather was 40, 41, something like that. You're like 50, dude.
And he's
If-
not entertaining. He's
Yeah.
not. He's not entertaining like Conor McGregor.
I mean, he was.
He wears lingerie.
And that's the thing. The fans that watch Oscar De La Hoya might not even be the fans they don't want to see you box Conor McGregor. Like older boxing fans do not want to see this.
I don't want to see
cross.
Oscar De La Hoya
It's
fight.
the new
It's a new
UFC/boxing fans who want to see this cross because they watch both. You're not in new boxing, so nobody wants to see.
No
you
one
fight
even
him.
knows who you are.
Well,
Well, no,
They
not
know-
not
they know
not
of
that,
you,
but like
I think what he needs to continue doing is bringing up boxing's next talent.
right. They don't know him for boxing, is what I'm saying. They know him for managing talent.
Yeah,
He's
and they
like
know him for the
nobody-
end of his career. Everybody who knows him now,
Like I barely remember
the
Oscar
younger
De La Hoya, the
demographic of
boxer.
the boxing fans know him for the end of his career. The older demographic does not want to watch him.
Mhm.
Right.
Think
Box
about-
Conor McGregor.
Look at his payroll. He had Canelo. He had Mayweather. He has a slew
Triple
of.
G.
Was Triple G on his payroll?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
They're
Yeah.
both Golden Boy, I think.
well, Triple G then. All of that, you have basically a monopoly on on the fighters. Continue that and bring us up great talent. Show us another good fight like Triple G versus.
And yeah, that's what he
Canelo
needs to be
Alvarez.
focusing on. Getting us another Triple G versus Alvarez because the last one sucked because we all know that Triple G lost the fight.
A lot of people told me Triple G won, so I don't even know.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that, but I
disagree.
I mean, when we saw it together, we thought Canelo won. Me
Oh.
and you thought Canelo won. But people are like, Triple G got cheated. They just didn't want Canelo to lose, despite the fact that he already lost. I don't know.
Cause what they draw, there was a
It was
draw.
a
Yeah,
draw.
so now you took away Triple G's perfect record without actually giving him a loss.
He was gonna lose that. He was gonna lose that anyway. He's better
thought
off
he was
taking
gonna-
a draw because he lost.
I mean, but I would see that fight again.
Yeah,
I watch it. It was entertaining.
Next time I hope I don't gotta work and then watch it later. Cried a little that day, just a little bit.
Me too. Mine's not hot.
Mine's not hot.
Take off your jacket.
Mine's
not hot.
Mine's never hot.
About the full door with the 4-4.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Your dad is 44.
Still ask me for a draw.
Lakers and Suns.
Why?
Lonzo caught a lot of heat for not
Fred,
jumping.
don't tell me. I know that's your team, but why?
Why what?
Why are we talking about? I'm kidding.
Nah.
I'm kidding. Go ahead, go ahead.
Yo,
Go
first
ahead,
of
I'm
all,
kidding. I'm kidding.
no Lonzo slander will be tolerated. First of all, I
Lonzo
guess
Slanders 2 points
Well, I'm getting his
on
his
1 for
jersey,
9
bro.
shooting. The one with the the one the
I'ma
tape.
get
that's
it
two
eventually.
triple doubles. That's what that is.
Nah, the Lonzo. All right, I'm gonna let you finish.
Lonzo's first
I'm
of
not
all,
gonna disrespect. Lonzo Ball is looking like a great player.
Lonzo Ball is a top 10 point guard right now.
Stop it.
You can't name 10 point guards better than him right now.
He will be, but
Top 10 point guard right now.
Kyrie.
Averaging 8, 8, and 8.
He's doing great. I'm giving him that.
He's averaging 8, 8, and 8.
He
said that bad.
he had a triple double before LeBron did. He's better than triple double. Let's come. Oh, come on, LeBron fans. Let's compare Lonzo Ball at his age right this second to LeBron at his age right this second.
GOAT.
One has more triple doubles. They have the same amount of rings, same amount of MVPs.
LeBronzo fast break
Less
is going to be
wins.
crazy next year. That LeBronzo fast break, Lonzo running the break, throwing it up to LeBron.
All right, we're going to talk about your boy Lonzo, bro. What's up?
He caught a lot of heat this week for not jumping in the fight when there was scuffle between the Phoenix Suns and the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
And basically said he didn't jump in the fight because it's the NBA and nobody is going to fight anyway.
That was he needs some help with PR work.
Yeah, no. He was right
Yeah,
to
he's
not
right.
jump in the fight.
But he shouldn't have said
He
that.
shouldn't have said that. Yeah,
Because
he
that's
basically called everybody.
Yeah, everybody involved. That's your teammates too. Like,
Yeah, they just pushing and shoving.
I ain't thinking about it like that.
No, he's absolutely right. Why? The worst. Like, think about it. If I beat you up, right? If he beats somebody up,
Who going to beat O up? Oh, never mind.
he could literally hurt his hand, and then he's out for a week or two.
I
Right.
think all he should have did was
And his
he
cancer.
should have pulled somebody off. That's all you
Like
had
when
to
Ennis can't afford the chair.
stand there with them. No, but you don't say I'm not gonna get involved because nobody.
Nobody fights.
People
anyway.
do fight in the NBA. There's been instances where people fought.
Ron Artest.
Yeah, and you just don't throw
Meta
your
World
team.
War.
I don't think he meant it in a malicious way, but it's like
But it comes-
you kind of just
I think it's
you put your
been
team in the
blown out
fire
of
too when you
proportion.
said that.
It's just a PR mistake.
Are we all
Rookie
right, though?
mistake.
Right
Rookie
about what?
mistake.
He shouldn't have. He was right not to go in.
He shouldn't have fought, but I think he should have
I think
pulled
he
his team to the
should've
bench.
pulled him to the bench. Yeah, like you break and say,
Like,
all right,
you know,
that, you
I'm
don't
not
need to
saying
do that.
jump in the middle, but grab some backs. You know, like be
grab some
there.
jerseys. Get
You don't just
get in
walk
the
away
mix.
when everybody else in your five.
But to me, people question his leadership after
And
that.
then
I'm
it
like,
was
yo,
bad
that's
'cause he
going mad hard.
Yeah,
stopped,
he was
he
like,
looked,
not worth it.
and then turned and walked to the.
Yeah, you can't make a song about. You can't make a remix to Free Smoking and not getting the smoke. Like, somebody said Lonzo Ball right now is a better rapper than basketball player. I think that's overdue.
He's been doing good. He's had a couple bad games where he didn't show up, but he's had some good games.
I think
One great game.
I'm
LeVar
not-
Ball opened his mouth.
He said what?
My son don't have to fight.
No, he said they don't
He
know how
have
to coach. They don't
Say-
know how to coach him. Only I know how to coach him.
That's high
Well,
LeVar.
that means he shouldn't be in the league. If none of the
Yeah.
32 coaches could coach him,
That would deem him uncoachable.
that would deem him not NBA ready. If the only person who could coach him is not in the league,
Yeah. LeVar ain't getting the
Might as
job.
well go back to
I
play
know
for
what we have to
UNA.
do. You gotta hire LeVar on the coaching staff.
no, nobody's gonna do that. He's not gonna listen. Why would
Yeah.
you hire
You gonna
somebody
walk
who's not
on the
gonna
court.
listen to you?
Lonzo ain't foul out.
Like Mike Malone.
Imagine that. Luke Walton don't know what he talking about. Listen to me.
You think he gonna bully Luke Walton like he did the coach at
He's
Chino
already
Hills,
he
but
do
ain't
it through
gonna
the
happen.
media. He trying to talk bad about Luke Walton coaching already.
Holland's a good
I
coach.
think
he is.
everybody needs to relax on the Lakers. Like first of all, the
He's
same
not
way
even
you
on
gotta
the
give
Lakers.
the
He's
same way you
just
gotta
in
give
the
Lonzo
stands.
time. This is the same way you gotta give Luke Walton time. Like this is only his second year as a head coach.
I mean, y'all not making the playoffs, but y'all can make
We
some.
only 7-10, and we play the Bulls tonight, which means we're gonna be 8-10.
Nah, you don't
Bernard
know.
has a Bulls player, so I doubt it. This Bulls player is gonna go off.
Who?
Who I got on the Bulls?
You got somebody on the Lakers?
No, I got Jordan Clarkson. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I don't have
Playing
nobody
well.
on the Bulls. I don't want nobody from that team.
I don't think anybody has anybody on the Bulls.
I
Somebody
should
got
pick up
Bobby
somebody from the
Portis.
Bulls.
Who's playing tonight? 'Cause
Just the Lakers and the Bulls.
Lakers and the
yeah, no
Bulls.
wonder I couldn't find anybody to pick up.
I got two.
I opened up the free agent list. Is not playing, not playing, not playing, not playing, not playing, not
Because
playing.
everybody
not
playing tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow it's a full slate.
None of them playing Thursday though, right?
No, I don't
'Cause
think
it's
nobody
football
plays.
day.
I don't think no basketball happens on Thanksgiving. Ooh, my favorite holiday.
Me too. Ooh.
Dang, I gotta work.
Greavy.
I cannot stuff my face. I have to
Sorry.
time and a half. That's the only thing keeping me going.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I'm not worried about Lonzo the same because I look at Brandon Ingram, who's playing well this year.
Yeah, he's playing pretty well. Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, I said he was gonna be good.
Yeah, your Lakers, Fred. There's a good future. LeBron's not gonna be in it, but there's a good future for your Lakers.
It's gonna be in it. LeBronzo fast break coming to a city near
LeBronzo,
you.
you gotta stop putting that together like that. Like
LeBronzo.
they dating. Like they dating.
Not dating, just alley oops all day. Remember, I
They
remember
didn't. If they didn't mix LeBron and Wade's names when they
Oh,
played
yeah, and
together,
then-
they're
and
not
then
gonna
this guy,
mix
Pat-
LeBron and Wade.
LeBron.
peanut butter.
LeBron,
and
that would have been terrible.
jelly. LeBron.
Braid.
Lade.
Braid, yeah.
Louise.
Braid.
Braid.
LaDwayne.
Dwayne.
And then,
LeBraid.
oh yeah,
LeBraid. That's
I have a question for Patrick Beverly. How's getting in Lonzo's head working out for you now with that 9th straight loss?
They lost 9 straight for real.
who lost last year.
The Clippers.
Well, they lost to the superpower Knicks, so you can't really blame them.
Chris
They swore they's gonna be the high powered.
I was gonna say
So
that
was
they.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Oh yeah, they both was back. I seen it. On
They
your
swore they
thing.
everybody for all of the
Fucking
Clip.
ridiculous.
I'm sorry, all the quote unquote Clipper fans who Clipper fans, which, those don't really exist except for Clipper Darryl.
Steve Ballmer is a Clipper fan.
Whatever. They thought they were the toast of the town
Whatever.
for the past 5 years, even though they never made it to the conference finals. But they ran LA.
They made the playoffs though.
They
So
did
what
kinda
does it
run.
They
matter?
were the Lakers.
They were the
reason-
basketball
yeah.
team to see. I mean, you can't deny that.
I think Kobe Bryant was still the player.
Well, nah, I think the
Kobe
Rams are the
Bryant was
team of
injured
LA
His
now.
last 2 years and years before that,
Steve
the
Nash
years until
played a total of
since they
2
won the
games for us.
championship and
2010. They
Rams are the team of LA.
since Bynum elbowed JJ Barea when they got swept after winning the ring, they haven't really been too much.
Bush
great.
League.
Yeah.
Oh, what's Bush League?
Then he,
Where's Bynum at now? Not in the league.
I seen him working at 7-Eleven. Nah, I'm just not.
So yeah, the Rams are the team of LA right now.
I guess.
How the Lakers let football take over?
Said the
sometime-
Rams or the team to like watch the winning team.
I don't mind.
In
The
LA?
only winning team in LA, right? The Clippers are at 500.
The Rams, what's
The,
their
Ra-
record?
the Chargers suck.
Dodgers
They're
was just in the World Series.
6 and
But-
You're right. I'm sorry. Dodgers. I completely apologize. The Dodgers are the team of LA. I apologize.
And
I take it all back.
No, they said the Giants is about to get
Kings.
the Giants.
Sacramento Queens.
They said the Giants is the front runners to sign Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah. Also, Shane Ohtani. The Yankees are looking at him. They have the second most money they can use to get him. The Rangers have the first.
We should try to get some of the Braves prospects.
You gonna give up our prospects to get their prospects?
Yeah, our
No, they
prospects are
put their
pretty much
prospects
better.
on the free agent
We're
market.
Oh, they did. Oh, for the winter draft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saved Gleyber Torres, so he's not getting out there. We could try. I like it.
And they banned what you call it for life.
Who?
The person who was behind tampering with the overseas prospects said they banned him for life.
Oh, he's gone.
Gave him the Pete Rose treatment.
Bye. But yeah, Japanese
Mr.
superstar
3000.
Shane Ohtani. He looks so good. He's a pitcher, but he said he wants to hit. I don't know. It's not gonna work in the L. So it goes to the NL. So Dodgers maybe, but I like him a lot. I want him. He'd be a
Said he
crazy
gonna
good
be-
pitcher.
They just said he's gonna be posted on December 1st.
Right. All right. So we got a show that day, and I'm gonna go off. We got Shane Ohtani.
What happen if we don't get him?
We're not having a show that day, and he's dead to me.
Two extremes. Two extremes.
My bad.
I'm just saying my plug right now.
Do it.
10-1, 5-0.
5-0, 6-5-1, 6-4.
0-0. I'm not good in any league.
I have a bold prediction, guys. By the end of
I'm
this
not making no
NBA
more bold
year,
predictions.
we will no longer say LeBron James is the best player on the planet.
Who we say it is?
I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out.
Probably
Giannis
one of those, yeah,
or
the younger
Steph
guys.
could take over again. I don't know.
Steph
Or
looks good,
AD.
man. Steph looks good. Listen, Katie. When I say
I said
Kate,
AD, not KD.
no, Katie. When you look at Katie and LeBron, you can't say there's one thing that LeBron does better than Katie at this point.
Defend.
Pass.
No.
Pass.
No.
Rebound.
You said no on passing. You said no on.
Oh, you said passing.
Rebound.
No,
Basically,
I heard him say defend.
Yeah, I think he's a
Oh.
better defender.
He leads the league in blocks.
Who?
KD.
All right, that's nice.
What if he gets defensive player of the
Let's
year?
look up defensive. Oh, then he'll definitely be better. But he's not gonna. Because
He's front-
LeBron's never getting
he's
defensive
front-
player of the year.
He's front running for defensive player of the year right now. He's better.
6 games passed.
15. But who's counting?
Yeah, let's wait till Christmas and then let's see.
Still gonna lead the league in blocks. Yo, I
Christmas tree, oh Christmas
hope he plays tomorrow versus
You will tell us
OKC because he
who's
already missed
gonna
one
be
game.
MVP.
He already missed one game, so I hope he plays tomorrow versus OKC because he sprained his ankle. So I'm tight. But I'm still gonna be 6-0 after next week. But no, you got any other plugs besides Zero? Besides that, everybody's great.
I haven't had a good week in fantasy.
Yeah, aren't you like in the playoffs for
In the
16
16-man league in football, yeah. But
That's cool.
all of us are not participating in that. Only me and you. So I don't like
so it
this.
doesn't count.
All these
I'm not gonna
wins,
talk the crap
all these
yet.
wins is about to go to wash anyway because I'm gonna lose to what you called it.
Rob,
Puerto Rican
No, Puerto Rican Thunder
no,
won,
his team
Mr.
went off.
170.
That really has been his name in everything I played.
Yeah,
in,
in
man.
both leagues. Fred's gonna join the 16-man league next year.
Yup.
It's gonna. I'm thinking of diminishing to a 14-man league. I'm not sure.
Because a few people not playing.
Yeah, it's just like why have 16 teams?
When 2 of them are bye weeks.
Yeah,
Bye
so
weeks.
14.
Why you just laugh like 50?
Everybody needs a bye sometimes.
But we out.
Gotta have a couple
Follow
times.
us on Twitter, Instagram. You know
Bye
how it works.
week.
Fred's gonna have it at the bottom of the screen.
We just came out of bye weeks.
I know we had a double bar.
Double bye. We terrible.
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 Mons is hot now though.
Yeah, man's not hot.
That's all for today.
Told me take off your jacket.
I told him man's not hot.
Man's not hot. Hop out the door with the 4-4.